Well, hello everybody and welcome to VSL F2 for round 2 of the season. Unfortunately, Australia wasn't streamed for F2 as we didn't have a commentator. I'm actually meant to be driving in F1 as that's probably Lausanne Gaming in the background. Yep, spinning off. Probably be seeing a lot of that tonight. So I'm meant to be driving in F1. But I have actually stepped down as we didn't have any commentators for F2, so I've taken that job instead. So everyone else out on a lap at the moment. We only have 9 drivers tonight, which means if everyone finishes, whoever finishes will score points. So we have Kev coming around to probably finish his lap. Going to be the first time lap of the session, and it is a 1:28. Flat on the super soft tyres. My racer begins his lap. Gota as well, about to begin his lap in that McLaren, and also Lausanne coming up to the line. It is a 1:44.6, but of course he did spin. Lost a good 16 seconds or so. That's a nice rev glitch as always. So we'll have a look at Y Racer's lap then. We'll go on board with him. We won't go on board with him because the rev glitch is still there, which is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we'll just stay off board for now. This is one of the toughest tracks on the game, with all the curbs being quite murderous on this game. They want to kill you. Every curb wants to kill you, and Bahrain is no exception. Looks like he may have invalidated his lap. Well, he's definitely invalidating it now, surely. Running wide here and there, cutting the corner, and yes, he's backed off, which means he probably has invalidated his lap. Let's have a look at Gota 9 in the McLaren. Got a few cars behind him, so he'll want to get a move on with this lap. Well, I think that is Lausanne Gaming, who hasn't actually set a lap yet. Is on an in lap, and oh, Lausanne actually carrying on. He's gone for another run on those soft tyres. 1:28.9. It's a fairly competitive lap. Puts in P2 at the moment. Nobody else setting a lap behind him though. 9/10 off on the hard tyre. Could possibly be a shout for pole if he does put on the super softs. Got Kyle, our race winner in Australia. He's leading the way at the moment in the championship, 26 points. With Y Racer close behind on 18. He's also still out on track. I'm not sure if he is going for another run or not. It is hard to tell on this game. I really wish it would tell you if they are actually on a flying lap or if they are on an in lap. But we'll stick with Kyle actually. See what he can do. He's probably a good shout here for pole position. He got pole and the win last time out. Of course, in VSL you get extra point for pole position, and also an extra point for fastest lap in the race. As a Red Bull is coming out of the pits, that will probably be Robo Jeep. So Kyle starts his lap on the super soft tyres. Come out fairly late for his first run, so he'll probably be doing only 2 runs today. As Y Racer puts his Red Bull up into second place with a 28.6, 3/10 quicker than the other soft runner of Lausanne Gaming, who is in his natural habitat of the wall. Where is that? Is that coming out of... Yeah, it's coming out of the final corner. He's obviously done something there. Back to Kyle. We can run on board with him. No rev glitch this time. It's fairly clean. I'm not sure what assist Kyle runs, but I'm pretty sure he runs ABS off, which is very brave. I think he's on a wheel as well. And into sector 3 now. Looked a little bit slow, a little bit too cautious into that corner there. Into the final one now, attacks it pretty well. Gets the power down, and he's going to come up to the line. 28 flat to beat. And it's only a 28.6, puts in P2 for now. 6/10 off Kev, who is leading by quite a margin so far. We do still have a few more laps to come in though. Here's Gota, next to cross the line I believe. He might be on an in lap though. No, he is coming up to the line. Is it a time lap? No, it's not. Like I said, I wish it would let you know if it is a time lap or a out lap, in lap, whatever. Let's see who's next across the line. It may be... oh, it is Big Metza. Up to the line. Goes pole. 127.771. And that is the new benchmark for pole position. Major Davis up to the line, only third place, but on soft tyres, 28.2. Could probably get pole if he does go onto the super soft tyres. But of course he's probably thinking more about the race and his wire racer and Lausanne. RoboJeep also opting for the soft tyres, we'll see what he can do. Doesn't look greatest of laps. He's coming up to the line though. 28.4. 2 cents behind Major Davis, also on the same tyre, so pretty similar pace around the board. Gota comes in again. He's not having a great time out there. Sorry, I've got no ID. Otherwise known as Mitchell. Exploring a lot of the track limits right now. And I'm certain he is on an in lap and will box at the end of this. Yep, in he comes. So that's pretty much all the first stint's done. I think I need to change that to fitted now, yeah. So Lausanne is going out again on the super soft tyres. He knows he needs a better lap. Probably eyeing up top three start, get that track position. A lot of drivers coming in now. Major Davis also out there. He's still going on those soft tyres. He's done 2 laps on the softs. Probably tried to improve on his second lap, hasn't done so. And will now probably box for some super softs. Oh my gosh. That rev glitch is something else, man. So we've got RoboJeep still going around as well. Went for a second lap on the softs. Going to be pretty tight to get back and get on another set of tyres, if he chooses to. Just over 4 minutes left in the session. Got time for maybe 2 more laps. If you are out on the track, probably only 1 more lap if you are going to come back in for another set of tyres. Yellow flags in sector 3. It is Lausanne, as I would have thought. Place your bets right now. When is Lausanne going to DNF in the race? Will it be turn 1, will it be turn 2, or will it be turn 3? Oh my gosh, get off that. Oh my god, it happens in the pit lane as well. And there's Major Davis slamming it on pole position on the soft tyres. He's done 3 laps though on that one set of soft tyres, which could hinder him in the race. He's going to be on 3 lap old tyres at the very start of the race, which means he won't be able to go as long on his first stint as the likes of RoboJeep and possibly Y Racer. But Y Racer has gone for the super softs as well now. So we got everybody coming out now for their laps. Kev about to start his lap. Kyle also about to start his Y Racer on an out lap. It's all about to hit the fan here in F2. Right at the end of quali, just over 3 minutes to go. Someone leaving it quite late to come out. I think that's who is that? I don't even know who that is. Oh, it's got. Wait, what? No, it's Lazan, I think. Yeah, it's Lazan. So then Major Davis will probably box. I don't know if he's going to have time to go on a set of super softs, because everybody else right now is opting for the super soft tyres, and if they all beat, oh my gosh, if they all beat his lap, he could end up down the order. But he has set a very solid lap on those soft tyres. So we got Kev. Might have time for another lap, but those super softs won't last too long, so this will probably be the only lap for the Renault driver. Looks like he's got a bit of smoke coming out of the back of that Renault as well. That's not a good sign. But I'm almost certain he is going to stick this on that front row. At the very front of the pack, coming up to the line, it's surely going to be pole position, provisional pole. Oh, it is a 27.2 for the Renault man on the super soft tyres. It's exactly what he wants. Kyle pops in with a 27.6. Also on super softs, Major Davis is opting to go for the super soft tyres, but I don't think he's going to get out in time to set a lap. Big Metzer has retired. RoboJeep on a lap. Well, he's on an out lap actually. I think the Red Bull boys might be working together here maybe. Lazan starts his lap. Kyle has retired. His qualifying session is done. He's currently P2. Goes only on the soft tyres now. So let's look at the best times. So we got Major Davis starting on the softs at the moment, as well as RoboJeep, Y Racer, Lazan, and Gota. So not too many on the super softs at the moment, but we do still have a lot of times to come in. Trying to see who's next up to the line. I think it's going to be... Sorry, I got no ID. Yeah, looks like it. Might as well just call him Mitchell, to be honest. So Mitchell into the final sector now, down this back straight. You can almost taste the end of the lap. He's so close to it, but it is looking like quite a slow lap. 1:33 is his best at the moment, and he is going to improve by 3 seconds nearly, but it's still only enough for P8. Still quite a ways off the pace. Major Davis is done. Didn't get out in time. Guards are also done. Lazan gets it into P2 in the end on that super soft strategy. So it is Kev at the moment on pole. It's almost everybody done. Just the Red Bulls to go. It is RoboJeep on those super soft tyres. Is it going to be enough to get onto the front row for Red Bull? Currently constructors leaders in F2. Runs a little wide. I think he's okay though. Up to the line. Oh, he's done it at 1:27 flat. Goes pole position. What about Y Racer? Can't do anything about it. And there is your grid. There is your grid for the Bahrain Grand Prix. An absolute stunning lap from RoboJeep to get it onto pole position. Kev will start second. Oh my gosh. Kev will start second in the Renault. Lazan in third. Kyle, our championship leader, in 4th. Major Davis, the first of the soft runners. Then I believe it's Big Metzer in 6th. First ever pole for RoboGP, he's just told me. First ever pole position. What a way to do it. Smashes it. 10th and a half over Kev. Major Davis, first of the soft runners. He will be one to watch out for in the race. Big Metzer in 6th. Gota in 7th. Y Racer, not a good performance from him in qualifying. Don't think he could quite get the lap together. But we'll see what he can do on the strategy. He's starting on the softs. And then, sorry, I got no ID. Quite a way off the pace. 2 seconds nearly off the next runner. I think he's going to struggle around here. So don't go anywhere. F2 is about to start. I believe F1 might also be live right now. Not quite sure though. It's looking like it's just F2 at the moment. Which means you get more of my shit voice. So yeah, just waiting for the drivers to ready up on the grid. So here we go for the formation lap. A few drivers not really getting their engines going to start it though. It is RoboGP with his first ever pole position. He's going to be feeling the pressure, I think. First ever pole, he'll want to turn it into a win. Then we got Kev on the second row. He's used to being up there. Can be a very quick driver on his day. And he's got Lausanne Gaming trying to overtake him on the formation lap. Kyle in 4th in the McLaren. Major Davis in 5th. Sauber look pretty comfortable around here. Pretty strong, unless Lausanne bins it, which will probably happen. And then it's Big Metzer in 6th, followed by the other McLaren of Gota. Y Racer starts 8th. He's one to watch for a podium maybe, if others crash out and he gets his strategy right. And then Mitchell rounding out the grid. Of course, it does say we do have 11 drivers, but in fact we only have 9. It's just because we use online championship, so it saves every driver who races. So we don't actually have 10th and 11th racing tonight. So here we go then, we are going down the back straight. Lots of weaving going on, and I think RoboGP very nearly collected Kev. But he is going to start backing them up now. We're about to get going for F2. Second race of the season. Second out of 21. And a little bit of a moment has happened there with Kevin and Lausanne. They have been disqualified from the formation lap, which is lovely to see. Always happens. We are almost ready to get going. Here we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix here in VSL F2. 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. It's a poor start from the Red Bull on the front of the row, and it is going to be Kev up the inside into turn 1. Here comes the Renault. Oh, he's actually backed off a little bit there, so Robojeep leads into turn 1. And, I'm not quite sure what's happened to Kev. He's just stopped. What's happened to Kev? He's not going anywhere. What's happened? Is his wheel disconnected or something? Well, that is a strange one. Gota gets around Lazan, then they're still fighting. I think Lazan does have the move, though. Does keep his 4th place. Big Metzer with a massive start from 6th to 3rd. And he's hunting down Kyle, who's also moved up to 2nd. Let's put the tyres on, so there we go. Top 4 are super soft runners, as you would expect. As the drivers settle in for 29 laps of the Bahrain Grand Prix circuit. Top 3 already pulling away a little bit from Lazan, and oh, that's Mitchell out of the race. Kev's had an absolutely atrocious start. I'm not sure what happened. It looked like maybe his wheel had disconnected or something. That is Mitchell in the wall there, as you can see. Lost his wheel. And, oh, we have a safety car. We have a safety car. And Kev has a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. And I'm not sure what is happening with that Renault right now. It's just going from bad to terrible to absolutely catastrophic all within a lap. So there is the safety car. Seems like the safety car has been fixed for the online now. It seems to actually come out for a crash. But I have heard that if you do make contact behind the safety car, you will get disqualified. So we'll have to watch out for that. But it also means Kev is now back in the race with this safety car. The Zan is pit for the mediums. Is he going to try and take those to the end? Might be a little bit early. We'll see. Currently 6th place. Kevin 7th. Major Davis is also pit. Has he? Might have had a bit of damage. Yeah, both Saubers have pit. Major Davis opting for another set of soft tyres. And it's not gone well for Sauber so far in this race. The big winners, though, as we see here, position change. The big winners, Big Metzer, Gota and Y-Racer, all moving up 3 places respectively. So we do have a little bit of a lull in the action behind the safety car. I'm wondering if any of the super soft runners are going to pit. It's probably a bit late now as Robojeep gets very close to the back of the safety car. Is anyone going to box? No, everyone is staying put. And yeah, there's not much really to commentate over right now. As we just watched the cars all single file behind the safety car. We're down to 8 runners in this F2 race. In other news though, F1 has just gone live. Bit of a late start for F1, but while we're under safety car, you can always go and watch F1 for a little bit. It is qualifying at the moment. EFC Matthew currently on pole. Looks like we're ready to get back underway under the green flag racing. DRS enabled already. That's a bit straight. Okay, there we go. Straight to disable. Bit weird, but we'll roll with it. Are we going to see any moves into turn one? Everyone seems to be quite spaced out. Lazan and Kev going at it. Lazan around the outside. Lovely move if you can pull it off. Oh, he backs off, and that's going to allow Major Davis to get through. So it is Robo Jeep leading from Kyle, from Big Metza, from Go to Still. Got yellow flag, sector 2, that is Lazan. I'm not sure if he's got any damage. Doesn't look like he has. As Major Davis makes another move on his march up towards the front once more, up to 6th place. Big Metz is going to have a run on Kyle. Going to go to the outside for turn 1. Kyle defends it wonderfully. Keeps the 2nd place. Kyle with the fastest lap. That is Kev in the pits as well. Had a disastrous start. Safety car has sort of bailed him out, got him back into the race though. Which is good to see. But oh yeah, he's actually doing his drive through, isn't he? So maybe he does need another safety car. Yeah, flags in sector 1. That is, of course, Lazan Gaming in the wall. Once again, counting his blessings. He's going to be out of the race surely any moment, and he gets a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits. Beautiful stuff. Battle between the top three is heating up a little bit though. Between the Red Bull, McLaren and Force India. Of course, Kyle won last time out. He'll be looking for another win to make it 2 out of 2, which would be the perfect start to the season for him. Is Kyle maybe going to get a lunge into turn 1? No, thinks better of it. I think we're going to be seeing Major Davis catch these guys soon as well. He's hounding the back of Gota, who's not too far behind these top 3 guys. Major Davis only about 4 seconds or so off the lead, so what seemed like could be a very bad weekend for him. Could actually be a race win, and oh, that's Kyle actually. Oh my word, there could be 3 wide. RoboJeep's lost out massively. I'm not sure what's happened, but he's all the way down to 3rd now, and Kyle does lead the Bahrain GP with Metzer not too far behind. RoboJeep on the curb. Oh my word, has he saved it? Yes, he has. Big save there from RoboJeep to keep his Red Bull in a straight line and in the race. I feel like he might have to box for a set of new tyres because his tyres might be done. In they come. RoboJeep carries on. He's only for the overcut on these guys. Look at Major Davis really coming for Gota. He might go to the inside. No. Sticks behind for now. Dan Gaming, I'm not quite sure what's happened to him again. I think he might have pit again. It's 1 minute and 12 seconds behind 7th. He's about to be lapped already. It's just not going well for him today. But Major Davis has actually made the move on Gota, which we didn't see, unfortunately. And Kyle and Metzer have actually come out behind Kev, which could be quite pivotal for RoboJeep if they do run into a bit of traffic with Kev right in front of them. But at the moment I would say RoboJeep would come out behind both of these guys. And oh, Kev's actually out. Oh, he's in the wall. And he's out of the race. And we are down to just 7 drivers. And RoboJeep losing pace massively now on those supers. They are done. Completely done. And in he comes for his stop. Now where is he going to come out? Kyle and Metz is really going at it. 21 seconds down the road. Lazan is now out. Where's RoboJeep going to come out? He's just got his tyres changed. Kyle and Metz are coming out the final corner. They are going to be scrapping. This could be 3 wide into turn 1. Is RoboJeep going to get out? Here he comes. He's going to come out behind these guys as they go side by side into turn 1. Kyle's going to get it done, is he? Oh, a little bit of contact, I think. Metz has made the move though, and is now in the net lead of the race. Everybody on soft tyres except my racer. And Major Davis, like I said, he's one to watch out for. Currently leading the race, but yet to make a stop. Let's have a look at the pit stops. He has made a stop, but that was under safety car. And he went for the same set of tyres. Well, not the same set, but the same compound of tyres. That being the softs. I think Major Davis has this one. I honestly think he has this race won. Because these guys surely can't take their tyres to the end. And these guys are having an almighty scrap. Oh dear, Goat is out. We're down to 6. No, sorry, 5 runners. That means if my racer, who has had the loneliest race of all time, if he finishes, he will get 10 points at least. Oh no. Kyle's got the glitch. Oh dear. Oh, maybe not. Okay.